This video is about driving around the rural areas here in the north, the rock part areas of the north of Bantayan Island. I'm driving along now, looking at all the pathways around here, looking at the sites. Asa ko agad here, around on the northern tip of Bantayan Island. This is the Malbago area. So further on, the roads are very narrow. But still, you can say that there is roads than just plain rough sand or rocks. But you know, this is the island that's also been devastated during the Yolanda typhoon Haiyan. So most of the damage was around this area in Bantayan. So here are all the fishing boats. So you see that they live basic, but some got cars, wowie, because some of them are now business people buying around the dried fish on the small fishermen and selling it to the city. Become the third person, the middleman. So they're the one who buy direct from the small fishermen, and that's why they have improved their means of living. Unsa ni?
Let's go.
So there's a seawall here, better to protect all the waves going in during typhoon season. So continuing on this little barangay of Florencio City Town, village of Mansilang, town of Mansilang, or village of Mansilang. So this is the small fishing village. Mo ba? So we're gonna have stop and have a look. Anyway, na ko na to. So that's 30 pesos for that monkfish and 50 pesos for the monkfish.
Ini pa dito tanan?
Pwede na tanaw sa mi kaya binamog na kay kuan ba? Kadang lain nga isda.
Napalit na.
So this are just fresh from the sea. What they have here is monkfish, 50 pesos to 30 pesos, the small ones per kilo. So here is the fishing area, and the best time for you to come and catch the fresh fish, bigger ones, nice ones, will be early in the morning. Mga unsang orasa? Kadlawon? Because like they go out on the sea at 3 o'clock in the 3 o'clock, and then they come back here about 6 to 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's when the time that this business people from Cebu City, business buyers, fish buyers, are coming here to buy it from the fishermen. And as you can see, there's only 30 pesos, 50 pesos per kilo, whereas when it comes to the city, it will be 60, 80 pesos per kilo. So here, same thing, the shores are filled up with rubbish. Because the people here are more inclined to protect their livelihood, just mine more of their livelihood, which is fishing. There are lots of scallops here. than the actual tourism. You know what I mean? Tourism is not the main thing here because seldom that people come here to roam around because they like to stay around Santa Fe area. So someone built this own sea wall there. Ooh. So they got their own little boulevard. So I'm continuing on my drive tour here in the town of Mansilang, the village of Mansilang, a fishing village here in the north tip of the island of Bantayan. See the difference if it's not a tourist area. Very basic and narrow roads. And my brother there in the back was saying to me that my father's village this is. So this is their means of transport, the pedicabs. But at least this property is for sale, for rent. So some of the nicer ones are for rent or for sale. Again, this one, what is this? For sale? For rent. For rent. So this is like, look at all the big fishing village here. Let's park on the shed. Some nice house there. Let me have a look here. So here, this is the village of Mansilang. This is part of the tour around, and you can see there's a lot of fishing boats over here because that is the means of living for most people here, is just fishing, where a lot of people as well is making money. A lot of them has lived through it through generations. So someone is showing off there, singing with their karaoke, blasting through the day. So I'm continuing on my driving tour around this small fishing village from Albago. This is now the village of Mansilang. See, there are big shipping corporation now here. SM Fishing Corporation there with a big warehouse and refrigerated thing. Well, they buy from the small fishermen and then sell it on to the buyers from the other parts of Cebu, especially Cebu City. So that's a nice house there. I mean, I'm comparing to the basic ones. And here, another one. I think this is a pension house. Pension house. Donbill's General Merchandise and Pension House. Derecho. So I have to go straight. This is the municipality, the municipal hall of Madridejos. JD Carlos Street. That's their post office. And this is their small town of Madridejos. Not town, that's municipality. So it's a sleepy town. It's a sleepy town. Not a lot of much of a happening or events. It's not so busy as well, but I like it. Okay, right turn. So this is Madridejos. Local ng Madridejos. Straight? I have to go straight. So they're playing basketball in the middle of the road. It's Kota Park.